Happy birthday, Ghost Whackers.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Yeah. All right. Let's start whacking ghosts. The edging dude?
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. And remember to check the whiteboard for help.
Ah,
I've got nothing else to report, unfortunately.
all right. Alrighty. Jennifer Garcia, ghost event, smudge sticks, blow out a candle, breaker is in the basement. Let's go. Okay. So far, nothing wacky. Try to throw something somewhere. Oh, hi, cat. Anything checks out here. Get dirty water. Yep, alright. Set upstairs first. Oh, it's going. We just started. It's gonna start earlier, but and then I took a fat nap because I had wood wrench. That mac and cheese just makes you so sleepy. Alright, we ain't got shit. Excuse me. Rude. Working so hard, getting these sexy candles up for this stupid ghost. Uh... Could just be wandering, could be a kitchen ghost. Doesn't seem like freezing. And we have 2 fingerprints. Strong too. In the 3. Poltergeist, he might make sense. I'll see you for now, baby. Baby. Of course, I'm assuming I'm in the right spot. How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? I'm a 5, baby. Oreo or a Myling or gin? We got freezing, but I don't think we're getting freezing. Oreo is dots. Mine was Ghost Rabbit. We are. How's it going, dude? Very much six. DOS projector. Son of a bitch. Always fun updates, and they still can't keep me from dropping my camera in the cabinet, yo. No, that's a brand new update for the journal. They completely overhauled the journal now. Not only that, you know, you can, just like the Phasmo calculator, you can cross out evidence so you can guess via the process of elimination. It's part of today's anniversary update. This Phasmo is now 1 year old. Yeah, it's brand new. Oh, we got dots. Probably not gonna get Ghost Event. It literally launched in the middle of the night. I think 3 a.m. my time, which I'm not sure what time that is in England, where the dev is. Alright. Not only that, but just wait till you see the lobby. Because again, it's the 1 year anniversary of Phasmophobia.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh yeah. It's delightful. What do we got? Oh, they also added
Welcome back.
a single player option.
Jobs for you.
So beforehand, you know, you'd play single player, but you'd be still connecting to
Check the equipment.
a server.
Get set up before
Yeah, man.
investigating.
I have a disgusting amount of time logged into this fucking game.
I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
I've died a lot, and I've survived a lot. Mary Johnson. Garage. What I'm looking forward to is the difficulty modifiers that are supposedly coming. So that'll mean I can do 0% sanity runs much easier. Yo, hold on. I've done a stupid amount of this goddamn game. Eee. That way I could, like, actually get to 0% sanity without having to, like, waste 45 minutes. Like, I know there's a mod that you can download. It's basically a cheat engine to, like, make it so the second you enter a house, you drop to 0% sanity. But I haven't used it. So I've been doing it the long method. Which is really annoying whenever I want to do a 0%er. Which hasn't been a lot lately, just because of how fucking long it takes to get to 0%. It does if you're playing solo, and also depending on the map size. If you're solo in Asylum on Professional, it takes about 40 minutes. Because basically they nerf sanity drain when playing solo, and your sanity drains faster on the smaller maps. So, like, the fastest way to drain your sanity is do, like, a small house like Tanglewood with, in multiplayer, and then your sanity just drains, really, really, really quickly. But a solo player on Tanglewood on Professional, their sanity drains is 20 minutes. Because they wanted to make it a little more bearable for solo players, so they gave solo players a little bit of some buffs. Little buffy buff. And then because of the fact that bigger maps, it takes forever to find shit sometimes, they nerfed the sanity drain. Yeah. It makes plenty of sense. It just is mildly frustrating for some psychopathic asshole like me who wants to fucking get hunted like every 30 goddamn seconds. So I heard it throw shit. Hello? Wish you were here. Oh god, it's touching shit. Oh no. Oh god, I hear it touching shit. Oh good, there's a Ouija board. I don't mind big maps too much. I've gotten very used to them. Like, at this point, like, most of the time when playing solo anyway, I can find the ghost room relatively quickly. In multiplayer, it takes a bit longer, because I'll get, like, engaged in side chatter and shit. But my ears are very well trained when listening to ghost whacking. Hey, Prinny! You're more expert than most people, though. Some people play this game for like 5 seconds and then they give it up. Or, you know, they'll play it the one time and be like, that's cool. Or every once in a blue moon. I'm just the fucking weirdo who keeps playing this shit solo. Come on, you fucker. Oh shit, ghost. Oh god, we got a fingerprint ghost. Oh goodness me. I need my camera. I gotta find another game with house in the title to send Lou. Because I sent her Murder House, and I sent her The Witch's House. So I gotta keep up the train of sending Lou games with house in the name. Hey, get out of here, camera. You're bothering me. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Lou, I'm gonna send you House of the Dead. Alright. We have fingerprints. Phantom, Banshee, Poltergeist, Gin, Demon, Hantu, Goryo, or Melee. Lights are on, so yeah. But it's Gucci, it's fine. I don't think we're gonna get freezing, but it's true. Ever since I played Super Mario Brothers, I wanted to stomp on people to death. It's cool, but not freezing anymore. Yet, anyway. Could be that room. Hey, asshole! Hey, asshole, sign my book. It's true. Can you give me your ghost orbs? Listen, man, I got my G Fuel. I can wait all night. Let's get into dots. I swear to God, if it's a Goryo again, I'd be mildly upset. How old are you? How old are you? Oh boy. The ghost is old. Spirit box. It's a phantom or a poltergeist. Poltergeist, we need ghost rating. Phantom, we need dots. I want to say it's probably a polter, but you never know. So sanity yet? Oh, we're Gucci. Let's drop that for now. I could get a lot of fingerprint money though. true. Sorry, I had to speak with my sister real quick. Yeah, it's kind of a crapshoot. Like sometimes they do a lot of like really cool shit, like really quickly, and then other times they'll like just sit there and fucking do nothing. It just kind of like depends on the luck of the draw, and if like if their behavior happens to match that, or if they're in an empty room or some shit. I want to say it's not a phantom because it's a... Phantoms tend to be a little more aggressive, from my experience. But, you know, you never know. What are my objectives? Motion sensor, photo of a ghost. We can get a motion sensor in there. Yeah. At this point, the only ghosts that are truly horrifying for me in this game are Revenant, Yokai, and Demon. Basically that order. On my book, asshole. Yokai are nasty. I didn't realize their hunting their hunting range was so fucking high until a solo asylum. That was mean. First I thought they were fun because the first time I encountered a yokai is on Willow Street. And it just kept popping up all over the goddamn place. So I was like, oh, it's getting pissed off. That's cool. I didn't realize that pissed off means it hunts faster. Mm-hmm. And then Revenants anywhere are just the worst. Although, arguably, my least favorite is Bleasdale Revenant. Because then you run the risk of potentially getting an attic Revenant. Attic ghosts and gymnasium ghosts are my least favorites. Oh. Maybe a Phantom or a Polter. If the fucking thing would appear to me, I could at least, like, get it figured out. I haven't had a Revenant in the gym, but I've had a Djinn in the gym, and that was fucking awful. I've lucked out and I've rarely had ghosts in the gym. Sign my book, you spooky fuck. It really is a hallway ghost. Which is entirely possible. Good spread. Oh, we got writing, yeah. Halter. I knew it. I knew it. Fuck the fingerprint money. Let's just get to a new place. Yeah, that sounds about right. That was me when I started this game. When I started this game, I just kept yelling the ghost name over and over and over and over and over again, and getting got, and just getting murdered all the time. Now usually I forget sometimes, but I'll like say the ghost name over and over again, piss it off just to get it through your shit. Yeah, they did. I got yelled at so much by the people who knew better. It's like, no, don't do it. And then I did the yelling, and now I'll be like, yo, sup, you spooky fuck. Lou, look! I'm scared. You know, we actually haven't done high school in a while. So, let's, get dead.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Oh, they adjusted the map again.
I've also written some notes on the whiteboard if you need them.
They increased the size of it.
I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
Workers downstairs on the left. Running with the crucifix, candle, photo of a ghost, Nancy Thomas. But if I knew then what I knew now... Alright, this is a little upsetting. Ah, fuck it. Now I don't go anywhere without this candle, man. Alright, Prinny, have a good night. I too hope he does not pee in my bed. He did that once, and it upset me greatly. It seems that way, yeah. Unless there's a way to globally turn it on. Oh, never mind. It's a pole door. Lighting's different, too. Well, besides the extra light, you actually don't lose any sanity so long as you have a lit candle in your hand. So for the bigger maps, it's super useful. Like usually for Asylum or high school. If there is any sanity drain while holding a lit candle, it is so negligible I once spent an entire hour exploring every fucking room in Asylum, and when I finally exited Asylum, I still had 100% sanity. So it's like, the sanity drain is like super negligible. I think if you have it like on the ground, it's decreased sanity, but if it's in your hand, there's no sanity drain. But it does go out every couple minutes, so like you really have to commit to it by like having a lighter and whatnot. So for like smaller maps, I don't care. I'll just leave the lighter. But for bigger maps, I just keep a lighter on me and a flashlight so I can have the extra light. And then generally, my chief strat for finding the ghost room for bigger maps is just listen and also look for open doors. Like, I find the ghost room much more frequently just by listening than, like, just trying to sweep with tools and whatnot. But in multiplayer, it can be a bit of a kerfuffle because people are talking and whatnot, so it's a bit harder to listen. But I don't mind. Alright, I just heard it open a door, but I couldn't tell from where. I think it came from upstairs, though. Oh. Sounds like we got water. We do have dirty water. Yeah. It's honestly, I think the most effective way to find the room. Sometimes it can still take a while, but usually it's not too bad. Usually, anyway. Yep. I don't even touch the doors anymore, unless I am being a bit of a stubborn boy and going, I want that perfect run, and I'm like desperately searching for a bone or a Ouija board, which on bigger maps I don't do that often just because it's so much of a pain in the ass. But on the smaller maps, it's pretty good. Oh yeah. Like the only way you'll actually lose sanity when you have a lit candle in your hand, from my experience, is just, ghost events and shit. But yeah, we were in there for 5-10 minutes. Probably closer to 5. Please do. Candles are so much more beneficial and useful. Of course, they could always, like, nerf it and change it, but I've been using that candle strat now for, Christ, since I think January. And thankfully it hasn't been touched. Oh, I thought I saw a ghost orb up there. Nope, that's a ghost orb, I'm pretty sure. Really hard to spot, though. Yeah, we got ghost orbs. Cool. And open this one. So we do not have finger tits. West Orb. Revenant Mary, are you okay? Great. I dig the new lighting though. We need crucifix, candle, photo focus, Nancy Thomas. God damn you, Nancy. Let's get in both of these. As far as I'm aware, yeah. The only thing that I know that it's a kind of a crapshoot is like if a ghost turns off a light, it could be using its ability where it just doesn't touch the light switch and it just turns it off on its own, and then it won't leave a print. I mean, it still could be prints, but I don't think it would be. Just because I know I didn't open that door, but I'm pretty sure it would leave it. Unless I'm just getting really shit luck. Freezing temps are the ones where I'm a little more reluctant to rule out. It's because sometimes I've noticed it can take a fucking long ass time to get freezing temps. Okay, I think it's primarily in this bathroom. How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Same with Spirit Box. A lot of the evidence, it's kind of like more of a waiting thing, so like I don't like ruling it out quite yet, but like fingerprints I think are usually safer to rule out pretty quickly. I only temporarily give up. I'll like come back at it later. But I don't, but like me, especially if I'm solo, just because the longer I spend in there, the more chance that there is for like I could get hunted. I just want to drop it and just get something else. Alright. Mare, Revenant, Yurei, Yokai. Yokai requires Dots Projector. Yurei is Dots Projector and Freezing Temps. Revenant is Ghost Riding. Mare is Ghost Riding. Especially since we're potentially dealing with a yokai. Because that's the thing, too, like, with the yokai, it's not even just, like, it doesn't look for particular phrases that are coming in through the mic. It's just looking for general noise level. And I got my fans on, because, like, my fucking room is a goddamn shithole, and it's hot as fuck. So I personally could be completely quiet. and then still get hunted by yokai early because, LOL, I'm trying not to die of heat stroke. Alright. E. Sign my book, asshole. Fine, be that way. It's getting pissy. How old are you? Where are you? He really did. Even faked the hunt. Cheeky shit. But that means we might be closer to 80% sanity. So I should pop pills. Well, yeah, if a yokai's hunting range is 80%. If you're next to it making noise, it'll start a hunt at 80%, which is why it's fucking horrifying. And demons are 70. I'm gonna have to pull out a candle at the very least. Yeah, it's the highest in the game, outside of maybe a banshee or a really we got dots, or a really super pissed off demon. I haven't had much of it. Okay, so it's a yokai or a yurei. Like, even if I were to if we get rid of fingerprints, it's a banshee. So I mean, it could be. Yurei was ghost raiding, I believe. No, Yurei is freezing temperatures. And a yokai is spirit box. And it's looking like a yokai. It really is looking like a goddamn yokai. God damn it. Ah! Yup. They are deadly motherfuckers. I'm assuming a yokai could even potentially be accurate enough to hunt above 80. But from what I've seen, it's like around 80% average team sanity that it'll hunt. I don't really see any other doors open. How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Maybe... Yeah, I think it's safe to rule that out. How old are you? Where are you?
I'm behind you.
Yokai. This is also, for me personally, I think the most dangerous map in the game. The hardest map in the game. Even though it's not nearly as big as Asylum. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Spooky ass ghost. I'm sicky as shit. Alright, hold on, I gotta do something real quick.
I've prepared some jobs for you.
Kind of a booty payday, but... I actually really like Asylum. I'm like the one person. It looks the same when you're first like going like getting used to the game, or even like after you've sunk a few hours into it. But what I like about it is it's effectively one gigantic hallway. So because of that, it makes it a little easier to navigate. Speak of the devil. Let's do Willow first, since there's nowhere to hide. And that's also like the
Get set up before investigating. And remember to check the whiteboard
I think you'd be fine. It's just a matter of doing the map more.
for violence, but keep an eye out.
Like high school I still get completely lost in, even though I've done it a fair amount of times. But Asylum, I know that shit so well. Patricia Taylor. Salt Candle EMF Garage. I could even do a no light Asylum run, baby. Well, I haven't done a no lights run in a while. What am I doing? I don't want the lighter. I want a camera. It's a small map. Have you tried Obsidio yet? Or Forewarned? Oh, hey, how's it going? So I guess we found the ghost room. Because it just threw something nearby. Oh yeah, it's super easy to get turned around. Oh cool, we got a bone. Forewarned's really neat. I think of the Phasmo clones that have come out thus far, Forewarned is my favorite. Because it feels a lot like unique enough. Like with the Egyptian setting with the mummies and shit. Obsidio's probably my second favorite of the clones, but it is also hands down, at least the last time I played it, the least polished. Like it's kind of just barely there. And Ghost Hunter Core might be my least favorite. I still like it though. Like the neat thing with Obsidio, and which is why I'm like it's my second favorite and I think it has the most promise, is it's kind of like Ghost Hunter Core because you have to do like an exorcism. But the big difference is any tools that you use, so like EMF reader, temperature, etc., that's just to determine the steps of the exorcism. And like the actual steps to identify the ghost is based off of like observational shit. Like, oh, I found a broken vase. That's a clue as to what type of ghost it is. Oh, I found blood writing on a wall. That's a clue as to what type of ghost it is. It needs a lot of work, yeah. Obsidio also needs a lot of work, but the main thing for me that's kind of like holding it back is there's no progression system at the moment. So playing it solo, I'm not as enticed to keep playing. But it's nifty. So like I think eventually it could get really, 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 really good. Also, as of right now, it's only 2 players because the guy kind of really rushed it out. And there's like the other big kicker too is like there's I think somewhere in the ballpark of like 90 different types of evidence for Obsidio, but it's like you don't need every single piece of evidence to be able to identify a ghost. It's just like X ghost type is more likely to do X action, and like once you've jotted down enough, you're able to basically figure out, oh, it's this ghost. I do want to go through it more. I just need someone to, I want to go through it with somebody, so I think it would be a little more fun in multiplayer. But it's nifty. I think it holds, between Ghost Hunter Core and Obsidio, the most promise. And there's another game that's coming out, or it's supposedly going to be coming out this October, called The Hauntings, that I am very much interested in. For starters, it's not made in fucking Unity, so already it kind of has like a unique graphical look to it. It's made in Unreal 4. Dude's really taking his time before he even releases an early access version for it. So he's like, he doesn't want to like just shit it out the door. And it's going to be class-based. which is kind of cool. It's true. He's also really working hard to add a possession angle to the game, which supposedly Phasmo was going to have, but I don't think they've properly added it yet. I don't know, there was a lot of misinformation about Phas at the start. And there was also some features that were in the game that got turned off, that I never got to experience. Like the ghost taking the form of another player. Forewarned has that, and it's fucking horrifying. How old are you?
Young.
Alright, we got spirit box. There's tons of misinformation about Phas. Evidence. Spirit box. Oh boy, it could be a yokai again. Let's get enough reader. And we'll bring in a dots projector. Exactly. Go big mode, asshole. Sign my book. Go big mode, you spooky fuck. Since you start for now. There's a few. So like garage, my favorite hiding spot is there. Unless it's been fixed. Another good hiding spot is actually so long as you're the only one here and you're not making any noise, the ghost actually can't see you and won't investigate. If you're upstairs, hiding here is pretty good, or it can be. Hold that thought. That's not big mode. Get out of here! You'd think, but no. Oh no, we're already there. Basically, you have to hold the door. Like any door where it is up against the wall, so long as you hold it, if it goes inward, you're okay. This is another good spot. You open here and come back here and just don't make any noise. So leave it open just in case. And then in the basement, you can hide in one of the rooms. But the best spot, from my experience, is actually back here behind this trash can. If you're super brazen and you're crouching, you can crouch, run, and Benny Hill the ghost around shit. So like you can loop it around that inner aisle thing in the basement, which is super nifty. I think it touched the door. I don't know. No, it didn't. It hasn't gone big mode yet either. Basically, anywhere you can hide behind furniture is really, really good. Or if you can wedge yourself in between a wall and a door. Well, I definitely want to pop pills. If you're really if you're interested, I would highly recommend, because a lot of the information that I get of Phas, aside from like experimenting on my own, is through Psychohypnotic, who is a YouTuber and Phasmo player, Twitch streamer, and Dusk the Viking. Both of them put out a shit ton of really comprehensive guides. Psycho covers a lot of the like smaller scale shit too. Oh, cool, we got writing. Like the little nuanced stuff. And he does hours upon hours upon hours of testing with friends to see like what range and shit like that. Certain things work, and even like how you can maybe potentially identify specific ghosts without having specific evidence. Ghost writing. Spirit Poltergeist or Mare. Mare is... it's no longer freezing temps. Spirit is EMF 5. Poltergeist is fingerprints. Mare is ghost orbs. Part of me is kind of leaning towards ghost orbs. Not ghost orbs. That it's going to be a spirit. Let's see here. Cult of Bagans. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is Psycho's YouTube channel. And this is Dusk's YouTube channel, and they both do Twitch streams as well. That's also where I found out about Ghost Hunter Core and Obsidio and Forewarned and the Hauntings. So it's not going to be Dots Projector. The Spirit EMF 5. So, shut you off. But I'll like bring this out here as a convenient form of light. Bring this thing over here. Yee! That's where like all my information comes, like a lot of my information comes from, besides just my own general dicking around. I think it was Psycho. Psycho was the one who I learned the candle trick from. Open that up. I don't think so. Outside of just giving you money if you photograph it. Usually for me, I unless I'm like really like just I'm just playing like a bigger multiplayer thing, or I just don't care. I try not to photograph voodoo dolls or a lot of other stuff, because I try to save my photos for fingerprints, since fingerprints is from my experience, the fastest way, and also from what I learned from Psycho, the fastest way to... I definitely touched the door. To get... Max photo money. Poltergeist. So, like, if I had a Ouija board right now, oh yeah, so this is actually a good example. Like, it turned off this light, but it used its power to turn it off, so we didn't get any fingerprints. Here's my camera. So if I had a Ouija board right now, I would try to lower my sanity and get it to hunt. So it'd walk around and just touch all sorts of shit. Oh, there we go. Another one. In order to get as many fingerprint photos as possible. But that's not going to happen, so I'm just going to deal with base money. Let me see if I can bring up the photo that I have, so I can like cite it. Yeah, here we go. So basically, the photo system after the overhaul from a couple months ago is now based on the star system. And 3-star photos are of course worth the most. Photo of the ghost is worth 100 points. Bone is worth 70. The Ouija board is worth 60. Fingerprints are worth 50. Footsteps are worth 40. Interactions, so like ghost writing and like moving the door and shit like that, that's worth 40 as well. Dirty water's worth 30. Dead body is worth 30. So like, and if you get 500 points or more, you get 40 bucks photo money. So like, if you just if it's a fingerprint ghost and you just stack up fingerprint photos constantly, you'll reach max max photo money real quickly. But if it's not, you can also like get a decent amount of money with Ouija board interactions as well. Because it's basically just each individual fingerprint that you take a photo of is its own thing of money. Like my dream, I don't think I've done it. I think I've gotten close. But my dream is basically to get the max money you could get in Phasmo on a contract, which would be solo asylum with all objectives cleared. You find the bone, and you get max photo money. But it's tricky because Asylum is so fucking big and it's a pain in the ass to find the bone. But it's a good way to farm for cash. Speaking of which,
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
if you play Forewarned, a good little tip that I also learned from Psycho that I've done on my own as well is you just load into a mat, go around, pick up as much gold as possible, maybe even complete some of the side objectives, and then you leave. So that way you don't really run the risk of death outside of traps, and you get a little bit of XP and you get some gold, so you can get you can get more equipment faster, so you can have smoother investigations later on. Oh boy, we don't have Asylum, but we'll do Tanglewood, which means I'll probably die. 19k. I'm gonna let my dog inside, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Ghost Hunter Core, I don't think there's a way to safely get money or XP that I'm aware of anyway. And Obsidio, you don't have to fucking worry about any of that because you have all your gear at the start. There's no XP progression system yet.
Look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've also written some notes.
Donna Wilson, photo of a ghost, motion sensor assault.
Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
It's in the basement. I'm pretty sure this is the map that I die the most in. Hey, give me it. Donna Wilson, where you at, you spooky bitch? Alright, it already interacted with a door somewhere. But I want to look for the bone in the Ouija board. I'll do it after I find the door it touched. Oh, it's bathroom. It's a foyer. Yeah, it's part of it is because it's like the smallest map in the game. I get a little complacent, and part of it, or the easiest map, kind of. And then also just it can be a little difficult for me to get away. Oh boy, we have a fingerprint ghost. Oh boy. That's that. There we go. Also, like if you're trying to get a shit ton of photos, like for like rapid succession, because there's a cooldown between camera clicks, you can just scroll off the camera and scroll back on it. Hey, thanks. You opened that? Yes, you did, baby. Oh my god. I don't know if you can still do it, but like if the ghost is a foyer ghost, in Tanglewood 2, you can get some evidence without even going inside the house. But I don't know if it's easy enough to hear the spirit box anymore, for example. Like with the old spirit box shit, you can hear that pretty easily. But I don't know how it functions as much. I haven't really fucked around with it. Okay. I don't recall. I think I explored the whole basement. I don't remember. That or I booked it. No, nothing. I think we did that for a 0% Tanglewood once, where the ghost was a foyer ghost. And we were just like, fuck it, let's try to be safe. That was an interesting little experience. Okay. So we have fingerprints. I did not run into a Ouija board, so I'm kind of sad. That sounds about right. Okay, so this might be an EMFer. It's a little bit difficult. I don't know it exactly, but allegedly you can still tell it's an EMF 5 ghost based on the activity board. it's touching a lot of shit. Put up 2. But it could be a false positive. Used to be able to tell it 100% of the time until DK was like, fuck that. And then you adjust it. But apparently you still can, based on, like, if you see it, like, go up a certain amount. But it also still could just be it interacting with multiple objects simultaneously. Yep, EMF 5. Myling, Goryo, or Jin? Jin is freezing temps. This almost feels like a Jin. Myling is ghostwriting. Goryo is dots projector. It's really cold in here. You a bathroom ghost? Okay, I think it's safe to rule out Jin. Sometimes they do. I usually just go based on, like, how aggressive it seems. Because Jins get really pissy. Although I've also had really, really passive Jins, too. Or I've had a Jin where it's just like, fuck you, I ain't doing shit. Like, I was playing with my friend Natalie once, and I think it was a fucking half hour before we got, like, our final piece of evidence. This is pre-patch. Mind you. Still in your cat photo. It just was not fucking doing everything. Yeah. Freezing temp ghosts are now kind of like a bane of my existence. They seem super inconsistent. Oh, we got dots. Which means it's a Goryo. Foot of a ghost, walk your soul. Foot of a ghost is probably going to be a pain in the ass, so we'll just do the soul. But, we'll take your camera just in case. Yeah. I haven't really experimented with it much either. But basically, Mylings make a lot more noise with the parabolic. But, like, I haven't really messed with it that much either. Hey. How is that two? Oh, god damn it, we weren't close enough. How is that 2-star? Fuck you. Am I gonna be, like, fucking right up on its ass? Come on, man. Oh, they have optional objectives listed in the notebook, too. A cerulean. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I haven't really dabbled with it too much. It's like a neat idea, but at least for me, it just, it's more of just a funsy mess around thing than something I find super useful. God damn it! I want asylum. There hasn't. No, I'm really good about not getting hunted.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Smudge stick while chasing. I want to test something.
Got the intel. Looks
Ellen
like this is
Garcia.
going to be a tough one.
So I'm gonna, if we get a Ouija board, I'll let it hunt me,
Stay left in a hurry.
depending on what it is. And a lot of it stems from the fucking candle usage, man. Oh no, party with the ghost. But yeah, it's only the stubborn ghosts, really. Stubborn ghosts and yokai that I get hunted on now when I do solo. Or if they get, sidetracked. Oh yeah, it's stupidly OP, man. But it keeps you safe. Shit. No Ouija yet. Because the new hunts are scary, dude. Oh, I just heard it throw something somewhere. That's how I do, baby. Damn it! Come out, you spooky fuck. That's why I, do those challenges from time to time. But I put 0%ers on hold for the time being until they add the modifier. It's looking like we're not gonna get a Ouija board. Might not even get a bone. I know the bone is supposedly spawns 100% of the time, but sometimes it likes to spawn inside shit or in like really weird locations. I think it cut the power. Also, I think I just saw my breath. Oh, we got a bone. But I don't have a camera right now. You don't have a Ouija board. press the button. That said, it looks like we're getting a bit of a sneaky ghost, so... Wait a minute, did I turn off that light? We may get a natural hunt. Well, now the ghost has shown itself, so that's cool. I guess it turned the power back on? That's weird. Yeah, it's been in some goofy spots after the update, and there were some super goofy spots pre-update too. Oh, good, sanity's real solid. Oh, it blew out my candle. What an asshole, man. I actually had one asylum ghost on professional where the ghost actually turned the breaker on for me before I got there. So it looks like I was right about my breath. Briefly. Okay. So I'm just going to assume the ghost is up there. Now the ghost shut off the power again. Oh, freezing temps. Boy, oh boy. Could be a Revy. The fuck is a Revenant again now? I used to know all this shit by heart. Ghost Orb and Ghost Riding. Alright. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's definitely up there. For a second there, I was thinking, okay, well maybe it's a Phantom, or a Wraith or a Banshee rather. But yeah, no, it's not freezing temps for those. Why the fuck did I forgot to fucking candle up? Actually, fuck it while I'm here. Why are these 2 stars? Unless that's bugged. Like, how close do I gotta be for a 3-star photo? Could just be that the UI's busted. It is brand new UI. It's kind of why I wish the beta branch was still a thing, but they killed that off. Alright. Right, video camera. Yeah, apparently. Spooky game to play on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. I have plenty of recommendations. Have you played Detention? Detention is a big recommendation from me. That's on PlayStation 4. Let me step outside real quick. Then of course there's the Resident Evils. Let's see here. What do we got? That's on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. There's of course the Resident Evil games. Most of this shit is older. I think Song of Horror is on PlayStation 4. I haven't played it, but I heard good things about it. There's also the new Tormented Souls, I believe it's called. Supposedly that's pretty nifty. Yeah, I haven't played it myself though. But Detention would be my biggest recommendation. Right out the get-go. I like the new journal. It basically cuts down on my alt tabbing. Since I would do a lot of alt tabbing to the Phasmo calculator website in order to like do process of elimination shit. Oh, if you've never played Alan Wake Remastered comes out on October 5th, and Alan Wake is really, really fucking good. I would also recommend that. Detention's a relatively short-ish game. It's made by a Taiwanese dev studio. It's a 2D side-scroller horror game. And it's very much inspired by actual Taiwanese history. Their follow-up game, too, although that's PC only, Devotion, is really, really good, too. Let's get the mouse projector. Hey, Emily. The gameplay is a touch jank, but yeah. I think Detention is super spooky. And I think Devotion is even spookier. I love Detention. Now Alan Wake, I think, is pretty spooky. Gameplay is a touch jank, though. I don't know how it will be in the remaster. Where are you? How old are you? How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Alright. Really seems to be this hall, though. It's so good. Lou, if you haven't played Detention, you should play that, because it's made by the same team that did Devotion.
What are you gonna do, stab me?
You're gonna stab me? Because a lot of the horror games that I play are older gen shit. Or they're on PC. Alien Isolation, from what I've been playing, from what I played years ago and from what I'm playing now, I like a lot. The only problem is the game is really, really fucking long. Sinking City is neat, but you just be prepared to put up with a lot of jank. Kat loves it. I like it a lot. It's neat, but it's really jank in a lot of spots. Call of Cthulhu on PS4 is also pretty good too, I think. Same with Kat. I'm trying to think of some others. I mean, there's obviously, if you could get access to it, I would highly recommend PT. I'm not about Castle. It might not be a hallway ghost. It could just be roaming like crazy. I need to check sanity though. Yeah, of course. Sanity's mostly okay. Although if it's a demon, I'm getting a little close. Are you close? Are you close? No. Jinn, Shade, Revenant, Yurei, Demon, Hantu, Oni. Demons do wander around a lot more, though. Now, I don't think it's a Jinn. Could be a demon. I guess maybe it really is a hallway ghost. Could easily be a Shade. I wish I had a Ouija board. I could easily figure it out what it is. And again, I could just, wait for a hunt to start. Because we get hunted at 70%. Yeah, yeah, it would definitely be a Wraith, or possibly a Wraith pre-update, just because all that fun stuff. Oh, hold on, I gotta go feed the war criminal. The war criminal's hunger has been satiated. Also, fucking 10? Jesus. I guess I could have sat here. Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't read it like that either, Lou. So, you know, to each their own. Okay. So it's definitely moving there. Just in case. Hello, hello. All right. Starting to think it might not be a demon. Watch, I say that and I immediately get my ass eaten. Oh, good. It signed my book. Shit! Shit. That could be a shade. Ghost orbs for a Rebby. EMF 5 for shade. Fingerprints for a demon. I didn't see fingerprints. I think a shade is the most likely bet. But knowing my luck, it's probably a Rev. I'm probably gonna get my ass eaten. How have I not had a ghost event? Or it's not gonna be dots, so fuck off. Sign this other book, asshole. Go big mode. Go big mode. Ooh, I'm a big dumb ghost. Ooh. I'm scared, Bloody Mary. Fuck, shit, bitch, bastard. Cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, asshole. Shit, fuck. Dick. Asshole. Bloody Mary, I'm scared. Are you friendly? I'm scared. I'm stealing your fucking teddy bear, dude. I did not. I heard about it after. I heard about it at the tail end of its lifetime. And then I didn't get to mess around with it too much. That checks out. That sounds closer to like fucking Ghost Hunter Core. Speaking of which, from what I've heard, part of the reason why the ghosts were so aggro in Ghost Hunter Core when it launched was there was a bug where every interaction with a ghost was actually counting as multiple interactions. So, yeah. Ghost was getting, like, going from 1 to a bajillion real fucking quick. Yeah, I think it's safe to rule out Demon. Unless it's fucking got gloves on. Evidence. I wish I got to do the show us thing. Show us. Go big mode, you spooky fuck. I'm about ready to just get shade. Get the fuck out. Just want to go to another place. See you. I see you. Tee hee hee. Tee hee 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 hee. Fucking do something. Eat my ass, you spectral fuck. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. That's my guess, too. Lovely. Sweet fucking piano ghost. Alright. I'm gonna go bring my pup inside, so I will be right back. And you'll know if I was right before me.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Jojo was destroying everything. I like the confetti and the lights when I get the ghost right. "49 interactions, my butt." Oh yeah, Lou, the track changes every time you enter the lobby. So there's like multiple songs that play. Oh boy, we got Asylum. Beer beep.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've also written some notes on the whiteboard if you need them. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
I realized I forgot one goddamn thing. And also, last year's Halloween update, which I'm hoping they do again, had a really cool lobby, too. But the thing that I forgot is because we're gaming with a capital G out here, right? So I need my G Fuel. That was unrelated. I accidentally dropped the controller. There we go. I gotta drink a G Fuel for Rio, since Lou's still depriving him of his G Fuel. I won't. It's Tetris flavor. It's, yeah, it's the I Tetramino flavor, so it's light blue. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. Rio is gonna die of withdrawal, and I think that's what Lou wants. So Rio haunts her basement, so Lou can be like Zak Bagans and do like real life Phasmophobia on a daily basis. Lou's just gonna get a spirit box, and it's gonna be like, can you give us a sign? Like, you know, can you give us a sign? And the ghost of Rio is just gonna be like, where's my G Fuel? He's even in death. Does he? How fast? Breaker's on left side. Because he was saying that he doesn't, he's barely a 3 scoop a day man. Susan Jackson. And 3 scoops a day should be like 13 days? Like 2 weeks? What am I doing? What's the sound? Unless Rio was lying. Left side, no. It can be. Unless you're used to that level of caffeine. Which I am, for disgusting game dev reasons. I needed to stay up. I needed my caffeine. Yeah. I don't want to even get into how much caffeine I have. Rio has 4 tubs. Tell Rio to get on my level. I got 7 tubs. Plus a bunch of individual packets from the Tetris thing. Alright. It's too sweet. I, too, am a caffeine addict. I wish it would break me of my vices. Save a lot of money. Although I have cut back on drinking. I actually switched to G Fuel because it's cheaper than buying energy drinks. That's the primary reason. That and peer pressure from Lou and Rio. Lou would bully me and just be like, you have to drink G Fuel because I'm depriving Rio of his. Hi, buddy. Lying Lou Killy. Lying Lou Killy. See, even Nightbot and Goonbot agree with me, Lou. That you're a liar. Realize my candle went out. Oh boy! Hello, Mr. Ghosty. Alright. Open door, we'll get fingerprints first. And might as well get a camera in there. It's a difficult vice. Nicotine. Oh, we got ghost orbs. At least I'm pretty sure. Yep, we got ghost orbs. Apparently ghost orbs now move. They don't stay in the same spot anymore. Okay. Fingerprints can go away. Oh boy. Might be a yokai. Or a Revi. My favorite. I need to stop. Smoking, I mean. It is a pain in the goddamn ass. Motion sensor photo of a ghost below the camera. But I know Rio wanted to order the Sonic flavored G Fuel. Alright, could be delayed temps. How old are you? Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Are you okay? Ghost rating. Dots. Great. It's a very expensive habit. And not particularly healthy. Lou, you might get lucky. Depending on how long it takes to get fucking dots evidence or writing evidence. It's possible. And Lou, when you get your internet back, you can check out Forewarned and Obsidio. So hurry up. Come on, you spooky fuck. Sanity out. Alright. If it hunts, it's a yokai. When we get down there, I mean. That's a good incentive, dude. Sign my book, asshole. Well, it didn't hunt, but it might not have been around. That's a good idea. I might try to do that myself. What'd you choose? Hasn't blown out a candle yet. Interesting. Susan Jackson. Don't think I played that one yet. Was that the one you were playing, Lou? Visage? Jojo. Really should be popping pills, actually. I'll do that when I get back to them. Might be deeper in. Alright, let's get out of here and pop pills. Probably got one more in me, and then I gotta take a break. And then I'll be back later tonight with some more Phas for its birthday. Well, speaking of birthdays, Silent Hill 2 turns 20 next week. think it's a mirror. I blew out a candle. Christ, we're old. Also, we only just kind of worked out the details. Tomorrow, though, Walter returns home from war, which means that Kat, Lee, Walter, and I shall once again suffer for your enjoyment through Corpse Party. I never remember which one this one. We're finally gonna make more goddamn progress in that fucking game. So, Corpse Party, if you're unfamiliar, is a string of Japanese visual novels slash RPG, like almost RPGs games. Oh, it's writing. Yeah, it's in there. Okay, cool. Niku likes it a lot. A lot of people like it a lot. I don't particularly like Corpse Party all that much. I played Corpse Party 1 last year for Back to Ghoul. And I ended up giving up on it right towards the end of the game because I got locked into a bad ending, and I just got pissed off. And then Kat and Lee, and then also Walter, were like, hey, you know, if you go back and you replay the final chapter, we'll suffer with you, and we can, like, voice act all the characters and stuff like that. It'll be fun. So we did. And it was miserable, but also fun and entertaining. And then after that, we decided, you know what, let's continue down this rabbit hole of Corpse Party games. So we started Corpse Party Book of Shadows, and we started doing the same thing of we're all voice acting different characters throughout the game. And it's insufferable, and we hate it, but it's also a lot of, you know, it's funny as we lose our goddamn minds. The big problem is, you know, of course, we all have our own busy schedules, and Walter is actually on the East Coast, while the rest of us are on the West Coast. So it's a bit difficult to... Let's do Willow. Bit difficult to... coordinate. Which is why we're only 3 chapters in across about 5 sessions. Karen Brown. 5 sessions in the last year. 3 chapters into this 8-chapter game. That and also the writing is super long-winded. And, like, overly written. And then Lee takes the VOD and edits it down into a highlight video. No, not that. And those are a lot of fun. We have 5 of these highlight videos up on YouTube, and we just kind of lose our fucking minds. And occasionally we'll bring in somebody else to assist, like we've had Natalie and Flower and Niku. And a lot of it is us losing our goddamn minds to this series that none of us are particularly fond of, except for Niku. And a lot of other people. Like, I don't want to rain on anybody's parade if they like, you know, Corpse Party or not. That's cool. I'm glad you like what you like. even if I hate it. That said, our suffering is usually pretty amusing. As we just collectively lose our minds and do ridiculous voices. One of the characters, the cat's voice, she decided to give it sort of this kind of Eastern European voice. One of the characters, Walter voices, was a personal favorite of ours. He does a himbo voice for Yuka, the little sister of the game. I originated by doing a Macho Man Randy Savage voice for her. However, my Macho Man Randy Savage voice is kind of terrible, and Lee's is a lot better, so he took over the role. So we have this, like, I don't know, 11 or 12-year-old awful little sister character. And anytime she speaks, it's Macho Man Randy Savage. It's pretty great. So Yuka Savage is its own thing. Yeah, that's generally my sentiment. A lot of people, I try to always clarify that because it's 2021 and people take their fandoms way too fucking seriously, and they take their likes and dislikes way too seriously, and like the amount of times where it's like, yeah, I'm not that crazy about it, or I don't like it, or I think it was shit, and people take that as like an attack on them. It's like, dude, I'm not attacking you. I just don't like that thing. And it's fine that I don't like it. It's fine if you don't like what I like. It's the nature of media, you know? It's super annoying. Like, I just want to have, like, fun conversations about, like, media or, you know, likes and dislikes. Like, I may jokingly make fun of my friend for liking something, but that's because I've known them for fucking X amount of time. But deep down, it's like, if they like something and it brings them joy, then cool, dude. Like, I fucking love Twin Peaks. And I know that shit is not for fucking everybody. Because it's weird as shit. It is so goddamn weird. And that's fine. Similarly, like, I'm super excited for Dune. And I imagine there's a lot of people out there who don't give a fuck about Dune. Think the novel is booty. And that's all fine. Similarly, I don't like most of the games that I work on. And I don't like a lot of AAA games. It's not like just some hipster shit or whatever. It's just not my type of game. But, you know, if something I worked on or some other AAA game brings somebody joy, then, you know, fucking right on, dude. I'm glad. Oh, you're in here. Cool. That makes things easier then, I guess. Or you're coming around here. I'm pretty sure I shut that. I don't remember if I did or not. Well, if I did... If I did... Then, if I didn't shut it, or leave that open, then it's not a fingerprint ghost. Admittedly, it just as easily could have wandered in the living room. But yeah, it's like the Marvel shit and Star Wars shit and DC shit, and it's like, I don't care, man. I just want good movies, or just not like an excess of stuff. There's a lot of people who take it way too seriously to the point where it's just Sometimes I just don't even like talking about shit. Well, this is an obscene amount of hours and experimentation and lots of deaths. 462 hours. Almost 463. Oh, we got ghost orbs. Cool. But I mean, to be fair though, that's like almost any game. Really, could be a Ribbon or a Banshee. Are you okay? You know, when you know what you're doing or you played a lot of it, shit looks easy. I still wouldn't call it easy. That's just me. There's a lot of shit that I could do to fuck up. Alright, we got ghost orbs, ghost blood candle, smudge sticks. I don't remember escape during the hunt. Oh, I don't know if it's wandering, so I'm gonna put a thingy thing in here. How old are you? Where are you? I'm glad you did. Jedi Fallen Order might be one of the games that I worked on that I enjoyed more. That next, I think XCOM. XCOM is the only game that I worked on that I really, really loved. How old are you?
Young.
We got Spirit Box, baby. Oh boy, it's once again a Mariokai. So it's writing or dots, right? Writing dots. Yeah, it's pretty Souls-esque in some respects, which is cool. So now I think this is going to be a yokai. Yeah, that's me too, man. Like I'm oh, we got dots, so yeah, it was a yokai. Let's just double check and confirm. But I'm pretty sure I saw it at the edge of the camera there. Like for me, Star Wars is super way too overly saturated. So I'm like really sick of it. And that's also my problem with Marvel now. Yeah, dots. Fuck, it's a yokai. I mean, it's cool for the people who like that sort of thing, but like for me, I don't like when Disney announced there's gonna be 20 new Star Wars television shows. I was like, please no. I don't need that many. Escape during a hunt. Oh yeah, it's a lot easier than Souls. Although if you, from what I hear, if you crank it up on the harder difficulties, it can be pretty tricksy. All right. Might as well get some additional photograph money. How old are you? Where are you? How long ago did you die? How long ago did you die? How long ago did you die? Right. Let's get the fuck out of here and raid so I can do puppy duty. Yeah, I always joke that my favorite Star Wars movie since Empire Strikes Back is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Alright, I'm gonna try to be back in a couple of hours. I'm just gonna take care of some puppy duty stuff and eat dinner. But I'll probably be back with more Phasmophobia, hopefully with some co-op partners. Since it is the Phasmo anniversary thing, and I figure, you know what, why not? Let's make today a primarily Phasmo-centric day. What am I gonna do? I'm going to send y'all over. Oh! Rentman is streaming Silent Hill 3. Let's keep it spooky. So I'm going to send y'all over to Rentsy, who, as I said, is streaming some Silent Hill 3. So yeah, I will catch y'all later, hopefully. Like I said, I'm going to be back in a couple hours. And then tomorrow's corpse party. So y'all take care of yourselves, stay safe, be excellent to each other, and I will catch you all later. Bye, bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.